Deborah here. Welcome back to part 3. Last week we talked about stressors in the relocation process, and we talked about how it can affect you emotionally in the cognitive, the physical symptoms, and even spiritual issues to deal with that could affect your behavior even. And so what we want to talk about today is what you can do to counter that kind of stress. You can, if you're moving to a place that's local, you can go to that environment and you can get familiar with the stores, the location of the post office, neighbors, say hi to neighbors, find out where you're, if it's a church you go to, a synagogue, whatever that is, you can find the location, and then just become as familiar as you can in that new environment before you move there. You want to take personal items with you. Sometimes we pack everything up, everything's in a box, so we feel empty-handed. Keep the things out that you normally would have with you. Maybe it's a personal cup or a thermos or a neck brace that you'd like to have in the car if you're a passenger in the car, a little throw blanket, something that is personal to you that you feel comfortable having on hand. Label everything in your boxes exactly where it's supposed to go, because if you just have somebody or yourself bring in all those boxes, yeah, it might say bedroom, might say kitchen, but now you got to think about where exactly that went. You know, was it dishes? Was it utensils? What was in the kitchen boxes? So make sure you get it really itemized. Stay in touch with family and friends. Let them know what you're going through. And if they're people of prayer, ask them to pray for you, because that does matter. It does help. Use positive, calming words. When you look for the positive, you're going to find it. Because you could say, oh, this is such a drag and it's hot out, or it's cold out, or this is uncomfortable, or this is so hard to deal with. That's what you're going to get. You're going to get a hard experience. So find the positive. Find what you can be thankful for. You're on a journey, you're having a new experience, and you're learning new things. Be excited about that, and you can smile. They say when you smile, it releases hormones that make your body actually feel good. So smile and let other people see that, and before you know it, you'll start to feel more positive. Deep breathing. Deep breathing is a known fact. It's diaphragmatic breathing. It can help lower stress, the blood pressure, and the heart rate. So you take a deep breath in with your nose and you exhale after 6 to 8 seconds through your mouth. And you do that a few times. And you can change your acidic environment to an alkaline environment, a more relaxed, peaceful state. So that's important. I use that all the time. There's supplements that we can take. I know I like to use GABA and the B complex and a number of different things, ashwagandha. Everybody's different. What works for me may not work for you, but you can explore, if you're not already, to take those supplements. And then maintain good sleep. Sometimes our sleep is really interrupted because we got a lot on our mind. We're not getting the necessary rest. Stay calm. Be thankful and find the things that you can be grateful for. And watch your appetite and your diet, because if you're used to eating organic, healthy foods and you're on this road trip, very unlikely you're going to find what you might be getting in your own home. So pack healthy snacks. Some places have organic, have healthy things to eat during that road trip. But make sure that you've got good nutrition available and you're not just going through fast food. Then after the move, you want to take your time. Don't accept new responsibilities too soon, whether it's work or volunteer or whatever the case may be. Put yourself on a relaxed schedule so that your body can adapt. And celebrate the change. You may not unload everything all at once. You may not have rooms furnished. I know my furniture went with the buyer of my last home, and so I had to start all over. It felt very awkward not having things I'm familiar with, but I just had to tell myself that time for new, and that's okay. So, of course, if stress does persist, there's always good counselors to talk to and work through. So I hope that's been helpful, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video.